All right, we're back.
Hello.
Week after my birthday.
Yes, happy April.
Yes.
We out
Oh
here?
God damn, it's April.
Yeah, for this year or this month is going by fast, and by extension this year.
And it's what two weeks until tax filing, which we postulate is why the business is as such now. I don't know. It's something about. I mean, us. Like I feel like sales is slow.
Yeah.
Performance of some accounts are not as good as we want. Mm-hmm. But from what we talked to with like Chris and Paulo and other businesses, things seem slow, and we think it's because
of taxes.
Yeah.
So hopefully after the 15th, things start to ramp back up as people are getting their taxes out of the way and forget about how much money they have in their bank account.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Or you spend their tax refunds.
Oh yeah, returns. That's true. So I mean, long story short, it's been a rough week.
Yes.
It's been a rough 2 weeks, I would say, but I think we have to pay our dues. Seasonality exists for a reason, so we're just getting through it now.
And what I'm hoping is like we're continuing to build the business so that when hopefully this rut or seasonality passes, we're in place to maximize when the wave comes.
Yes.
So yeah, but this week it's April. One of the goals last month, I think we did a pretty good job trying to get to 7.5 hours of deep work per weekday. I think we can basically claim that worked. And so this month we're working on 8 hours.
Yep.
Although we succeeded on Monday.
Yes.
And on Wednesday, but Tuesday and Thursday kind of fell through. But I'm optimistic with our schedule that we can get there consistently.
Yeah, once we have more of a routine. Definitely. And then what else? What has been our main focus this week?
You say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lead generation.
Yes.
That was a little anticlimactic. Yeah. But yeah, lead generation is the number one priority because we basically have our auto dialer up, we have our CRM up, but a cold caller, but now it's like we need to refine the leads. We need to make them more quality, make sure they actually show up to their meetings, all that good stuff. So
for more context, like we're huge Alex Hormozi fans. Boom.
Boom. Boom.
And he says to get clients, there's like cold outreach, cold calls, email, social media, paid ads, YouTube, blah, 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 blah.
Everything, yeah.
And we realized we were trying to do all of that, but our attention was getting spread thin.
Yeah.
So now we're just focused on cold outreach.
Yes.
And so March was focused on hiring the cold caller, the CRM, and the auto dialer.
Yes.
And now we're like, okay, now that we have the system in place, let's get better leads.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out how to get better and more leads.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh man, I'm so juiced. Okay, this other one. Talk about that. What's the next thing?
No, you talk about it because you're excited about that one. You should talk about that one.
So on the back end of the company is service delivery, one of which we used to send weekly reports, which was slightly kind of manual in a way. It was like slides, but we found Looker Studio. Holy shit.
Wow.
It's a great Google website where you can use data from different sources, not just Google sources.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can input this, and so now we've created templates. Shout out to our team for putting this together, and we've sent this out to our clients this week. So now it's more automated and cleaner. Yeah,
it's honestly made such a huge difference already. Like I'm really excited for the future of it. And we talk about it because our Google Ads guy, he's really like inundated with a lot of small little tasks, so it doesn't give him time to like think about the big picture as much. So hopefully this will be one less thing that he has to worry about, so he can think more strategically about more important things.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of that, we hired someone new.
Yes.
Because we needed more support for Google Ads.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of clients. Well, we have a decent amount of clients now, but we have big plans, and we're gonna have 1 million clients later, so we definitely need more help. So we hired a Google Ads person, another one, and we're in the process of hiring another cold caller.
Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. We are taking advantage of this slow season to hopefully optimize everything in the business again. So when things get up and running again, it'll be like nothing even happened.
Yep. First week of April. So with that, we had our team meeting.
Yes.
Talk about the team meeting.
That was cool. Yeah. So every month we have a team meeting, and thankfully Francis is a great at organizing those. So we talked about goals, which is very important to us. We track our goals monthly in this big old spreadsheet, and we look at like, hey, did we actually hit them? And then based off of that, how do we plan for the next month? So we went through that. And then she does this really cool things. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Which one?
Business analytics.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so she does this thing called business analytics. It's basically a look at the metrics of our business. So it can be like sales, it can be meetings, it can be like hours worked. It really depends. And she will dig into the data of like how many meetings did you take this week? How long were they? How many cold calls did we made? How many converted? So that's always really cool to see after a month, because it's like, oh wow, maybe we did do more than we thought. Yeah. Or hey, maybe we're slacking on this part and we need to pick it up. So it's a good like monthly reset, I think, for all of us.
Yeah, so we had a team meeting this week, which is great, and part of what we do as well is we have a spreadsheet tracking our goals. So this is a new thing that we do at the meetings. We have our goals for the company for the month by month until the end of the year. Yeah. So at the team meeting, we reviewed what the goals were planned for March, what actually happened in March, and then based on that, what our goals are, our updated goals are for April. So I think that's really good, keeping the team accountable. And we've actually done that with our weekly reports to the team as well. So we'd say like, oh, we did not accomplish all these goals for the week. And that really I hope it lights a fire on our team's ass. Yeah. One more thing I want to mention is for all you people following us out there, we are approaching 12 months into the entrepreneur journey.
Yeah, crazy.
And so I bet you, most of you who watch this, I think, have gotten an invite to our anniversary meeting where Kayla and I are going to talk about the past 12 months and the lessons we've learned. So I know you guys watch. Hardy, if you're out there, text me a scuba emoji to make sure that I know that you're watching. Learning for the week. What did we do?
Yeah, so we did two different things. One was this guy named Mike Mancini. He has a Google Ads agency, and what we're trying to do, this is Gregory's idea, he's really good at this, is basically finding mentors within our field or in something that we want to learn more about and try to reach out to them for consultation. So I forget even how we stumbled on this guy. I think it was like a random Google search.
Yeah, I think it's about
this
like...
video came up.
We'll be learning every week. So I think this week was like learning how to build an agency or something like that.
Yes. So we ended up stumbling onto his channel. And we had actually a consultation meeting today, which was awesome. And it was really cool to hear from someone who has an agency, a Google Ads agency that's been around for a little bit longer. So that was neat. And then...
well, about that, I think a good mindset that we have is... I don't think I rarely think of anyone as a competitor. And in fact, I approach competitors because they've done this longer than we have. And I think most people actually don't. I think some people actually be like, oh, I don't want to work or collaborate with them because they're our competitor. But I feel like those are the best people that you can learn from.
Yes.
So anyway.
Always learn from somebody. And then the other thing we were trying to do is watch videos about how to get higher quality leads for our business. But I don't know what it is. Like, there were not that many good videos on YouTube. I don't know if I'm like searching it incorrectly or something, but it's easy to find videos on how to get a shit ton of just leads. And then how to get leads for the clients you're servicing, but it was like weird. It was kind of hard to find a good video on that. So
at least on YouTube.
At least on YouTube.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. We're kind of doing our own back end thing. Like, if you guys have suggestions, we're like looking at Shark Tank contestants and like Kickstarter people and obviously LinkedIn and blah, 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 blah. So let us know if you have any suggestions.
Yeah, drop it in the comments if you do.
All right, reading. God damn it. Finally finished Deep Work. I finished Deep Work. It took like a month, which is usually I'll do books in like 2 to 3 weeks. This one took a month. Content, again, I'd say is good, but it's not the most entertaining. Like, you really need to sit down and read it, but it's not that bad. But again, I've read better. And I've moved on to, I realized I've been reading a lot of like business development books, and I really enjoyed like, you know, the Mamba Mentality and Can't Hurt Me with David Goggins. So I'm back on that like mindset, you know, like don't be a bitch thing. So I started reading Never Finish, which is Goggins' next book, or second book.
How are you liking it so far?
It's good. I like it. I mean, much easier read, much more entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a sequel to, I guess. It seems like a sequel to Can't Hurt Me. So I like it. It's a nice leisurely read.
Cool. Nice.
And how about you? What's your status on reading?
Oh my gosh. I finally finished Team of Teams. Literally, I've been reading this book off and on for like the last month and a half plus probably. And I finally finished it last night. It was actually an excellent book. I don't know what it was. I feel like I just listen to books more now than read them, which is interesting. But it was, I think, a very well written book.
Team of Teams.
Yeah, Team of Teams. Cool. And had some great lessons that I even think about still. And then the other book I listened to was Mindset. Finally finished that one as well. And that book was good. It got a little repetitive towards the end. Like, she just kept saying the same thing over and over and over. I'm like, okay, I get it. But I think overall the message of the book is really good in terms of like, you know, Gotta have that strong mindset. And then the Bible, which I'm not sure I'm gonna finish anytime soon, but that's a daily kind of practice.
So what are you reading next? What's your plan?
I don't know yet. There's
Any
a book.
genre?
Well, there's one book that was recommended to me by one of my old bosses and has been in my Google Chrome search tab in my phone for like months, quite literally. And it's called High Output Management. So I might give that one a try because it's just been haunting me for forever. But yeah.
All right, so we're at 10 minutes. Next week, the main focus, I think, is sales. So we've been lacking on booking sales meetings, having sales meetings, clients. So we need to go hard, especially. We're hoping that after tax season, it'll be like better, but more sales, more leads, and actually really utilizing the systems now, right? So we've refined the dialer, the cold caller, the CRM, and now starting lead generation. So hopefully that all kind of comes into what do you call it? Synergy.
Yes.
And that,
yes.
And then on top of that, I think the next 2 weeks will be now implementing more automation in those tools.
Yeah.
Because right now we had the minimum viable product, which is like whatever we need to utilize them, and now we're going to optimize it.
Yeah.
And then one more thing. So this channel, we'll continue it, but it won't have all these fancy gifts because we decided to reallocate our time and resources to the Growwise YouTube channel. So we're going to try to make Google Ads videos, and this will just be like a non-edited documentation.
Yeah, you guys will definitely see like the real version. And hopefully we can grow out Growwise's YouTube channel so we can get more inbound traffic. So
cool.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's this week. Hopefully next week will be better.
Yeah, it will be. Manifestation.
All right, don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and hit that bell notification.
Bing.
Peace.